Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Ooh,
Wait, you might
camera's twisted. I can do that. That's fine. Whoop. There we go.
Pivot.
Pivot.
Fire.
Okay. So do you want to just twiddle the stick so it goes back to the title screen? You've played the demo of this.
I played the demo of this forever ago.
Yeah, but you've never actually played the game.
No.
I've played this a lot.
Yeah.
Steam says I've played this for about 30 minutes.
Yep.
Because I owned this. This was one of the first games I owned on Xbox 360. Because I got mine quite late.
Yep.
I got it about the same time this game came out. And it didn't do very well, so I got it cheaply as well. I got it $20 like 2 months after it came out.
Yeah.
I played this game through beginning to end many times on various difficulty settings and doing. This game is the one I always hold up as my argument for why achievements are a good thing.
Yeah.
Because I did Test of Faith. And for anyone who doesn't know what Test of Faith is, that is complete this game without using a gun. Which, depending on the level, is easy or hard.
Yeah.
We'll see. I don't know if you want to try and do a Test of Faith.
My theory was to attempt it.
Cool.
But we'll see where that goes.
Most of the time when we stream, I always say we go with the easy difficulty setting. I might actually say we go for medium for this because the only thing it affects is combat, to be fair, so we could probably do whichever one you feel like. But anyway, let's get going. Yeah. So you played the demo of this.
I played the demo of this.
New game, because I tested it with working earlier. Yeah, that's fine.
So we'll go with normal.
But there's when the review came out for this from Zero Punctuation, he said, play the demo 5 times, and that's the whole game, with some cutscenes. It's pretty much true.
The city used to pulse with energy. Dirty and dangerous, but alive and wonderful.
But, I mean, its aesthetic is
something else.
so good.
The changes came slowly at first.
Be warned,
Most didn't realize
there is some screen jelly.
I didn't care, and accepted them.
Even with VSync on, it does a bit at times.
Some didn't.
Yeah.
And those who refused to conform were pushed to the sidelines, criminalized. They became our clients. We call ourselves runners.
This soundtrack.
We exist on the edge, between the gloss and the reality. The mirrors.
That's shoehorned in.
We keep out of trouble.
Yeah.
Out of sight. And the cops don't bother us. Runners see the city in a different way. We see the flow. Rooftops become pathways and conduits, possibilities, and routes of escape. The flow is what keeps us running, keeps us alive.
I hope you don't get dizzy or motion sick in general.
No.
Training time, Face. Yeah, I know you hate it, but that fall took you out of commission for a while.
Not really.
In fact, you gotta keep sharp, especially in this city. Check out these new training grounds. Pretty slick, huh? Celeste's on runaround duty, so get to her and just go with the flow, okay?
So initially, these controls are going to seem wrong.
Yeah.
But you will adapt quickly, and they will make sense. Because taking your right thumb off the analog stick to jump, it would kill the game.
Yeah. Actually, it doesn't. Because, Dying Light used a very similar control scheme.
This is one of those games that I think was hugely influential, but not very successful.
Yeah.
Be a little loud. Do you want to go down as well?
Hi, Faith.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Um.
We'll be seeing you so soon.
Yeah. I can see why Churches was picked to do the
sequel
soundtrack, because yeah.
It fits.
Yeah. Oop. Oops.
The death, noise and visual in this game is amazing. Like when you fall off a building, it's stunning.
Oh, this is going to be hard.
It's actually not. It's fairly forgiving.
Ooh.
As long as you keep going forwards.
Ah. So forward momentum is the key rather than
Yeah,
Out-
you need to adjust left and right, but you want to always be going forward.
always moving, never backwards.
Yeah. And then it becomes quite forgiving.
Yeah.
Oh, you can do it that way.
Yep.
I've kind of forgotten the basic way to do half of this stuff.
Yeah.
Because to go down there, I would have done the advanced thing of wall run, quick turn, jump off wall, rather than climb
Yeah.
up it.
Oh, shit. Yeah, the controls are very similar to Dying Light in terms of movement.
I made Dying Light.
I don't remember.
I put my phone down some. There it is. Actually, I can do it on this computer, it'll be easier. Oops. Warner Brothers Techland. So, pretty much the opposite of EA DICE.
Yeah.
Is Mirror's Edge. I mean, it's a very influential game, as I said.
Yep.
It's been copied a lot, but this is what I would have done earlier. It's actually slightly complicated. It's not too bad.
Yep.
It's awful on the keyboard controls. Yeah,
That was a little...
over enthusiastic.
Yep.
So,
Let's go for a straight run. There we go.
it wants you to do it that way. You want to hold to do your wall run.
Okay, right. Gotcha.
So hold left bumper, hit right bumper, let go, hit left bumper.
Yep. So,
You need to make wall contact with the wall before you can wall run.
that was a slip on my part.
Yeah.
Okay.
Close.
Close.
There you go. It's actually quite funny. This is one of my favourite games of all time, in that it does all of the things that I criticise other games for doing.
Yeah.
Like time limits, you're being chased, you can't do side questy bits. It's like, nope, I love this game anyway.
Oh yeah. Ooh. Overshot slightly there.
Ouch.
Yep, that's a thing. I've done that a few times in various other games. Nope. I love the fact this has no HUD.
Yeah. It does make... so the lack of HUD does fail it sometimes later on, but...
Yeah.
Roll leg tugs.
Oh, I misread that.
It wants you to tuck your legs.
Yeah.
No.
That.
It wants you to use the duck
Yeah.
button.
I again, I just messed up with what I was doing.
Nope. Duck button.
Yeah,
option.
it's me
Hitting
fudging with the
turn.
controls.
There you go.
There we go. Interesting.
There you go.
Oh, ladder.
Yeah, you actually passed to what it wanted you to do, but you missed the ladder.
Yep.
Merc wants me to run you through some sparring. You know how
Okay.
it is. You ready?
I just want to check with the dialogue levels. I can stop speech jamming myself now. You can now
Alright,
immediately
Faith.
forget all of those maneuvers.
Let's run
Yeah.
through some weapon disarms.
This is important, though.
Remember what I taught you, Faith. Isolate them. Fight them one at a time if you gotta fight.
Nice gun control there.
Isn't that she
She,
ejects the
Yeah.
cartridge, yeah. You need to hit slow motion. Yeah, it's going to make you enter slow motion mode.
Yeah.
I don't know if you'll find this useful. I actually find it super non-useful. You triggered it too early, so she wasn't.
okay.
Because it messes with it. For me, it messes with my timing. Like I got into the habit of when it goes red, press button. But if you do that, it
Yeah.
shifts when it happens.
Okay, I see. That's super complicated. Well, I'll come with it.
Well, no, you can hit it any time. It's just you hit it too early last time, so but
Yeah.
it run out before she started doing it.
Okay.
So just run in, press it, and then when it goes red, you can press Y.
Press it. Oh, that's why. Because I'm being dumb,
Pressing the wrong button.
pressing the wrong button. I'm thinking PS4 controller. So I'm going A.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the fact she just like empties
Okay,
the gun
that's enough
is
training,
super
ladies.
cool.
Gotta get to the real thing. Drake's got a job for yourself, so check in with him. Faith, let me know when you're ready to get going.
See you later, Faith.
I'm actually curious if we're going to finish this week because it's a very short game. Ah, this opening. So many memories. And back when putting text like that was kind of unique.
Yeah,
It wasn't unique. It was memorably different at the time.
yeah,
And this music.
yeah. It was something you didn't see in video games, at least.
This game also had an amazing trailer where she's like looking at it's just at her face, and then the bullet hits the window. It looks, it's her reflection in a skyscraper,
Yeah.
and then she runs down the side of the building like this. It's just stunning. I love this moment. If you talk about like great soundtrack interaction with visuals,
Yeah.
and the beautiful thing of explaining why you can't immediately backtrack at the start of the level.
Yeah.
It's quite tight design.
Yeah, I'm sure the birds are real impressed, Faith. But once you finish showing off, I think you might concentrate on some actual work. Get Celeste in position for a handoff. You need to get the delivery to her. She'll be near the communications tower ahead of you.
So important thing I don't think the game might have told you. If you press B,
Yep.
which would be circle and control. So if you face in some direction and then press B, it will point you towards your objective.
Orientated view. Gotcha.
Which is going to be super important later on when you have no idea where you're meant to be going.
Yep. Try to be flashy then.
You need to get further in if you want to do that, so make sure it's actually behind you.
Okay. Or I can just almost sail off to my death. That seems a valid plan.
I'm sure it will come up, but if you fall off, like the sound it makes is again a gorgeous piece of design for like genuinely heart pumping like moment, because it makes a wonderful effect of like the sound of the wind rushing past face. Oh, we'll probably hear it now.
Yep. Yo, that crunch at the end.
The higher you fall, the louder and nastier it gets. Like not just the crunch, but like the roar of the air. It gets probably uncomfortable to listen to. It's like really sound design.
You're taking your sweet old time, so let's get pissed.
I am
She's
very
only gonna
biased about this game.
wait. Get moving
Yeah.
and give her the bag. Cell will take it from there.
If I was making like a favourite games of all time list, that noise, this would be right at the top.
Yeah.
You can jump out of a wall and make you go a little bit further.
I'm glad you don't have to hold anything to grip.
That would be really annoying. One trigger.
Huh. That's neat.
Wires are fizzing about you, Faith. Sounds like some blues are headed your way. News chopper tipped them off.
Okay, it'll explain it itself in a second. I was going to explain something, it's like, actually no, there'll be a text box that'll explain it, so... The way it highlights stuff in red is neat, but you can actually turn it off if you're playing through it again to help you find alternative routes. Because it can become a bit of a crutch at times.
Yeah.
Spin.
Oh, yeah. So you wanna... Right. Oops. Okay, I didn't realize you could do that.
Yeah. You can just press the spin button and she'll turn manually immediately to make it faster.
Air duct crawling.
There's a lot of it. Prepare to eat your own heart rate.
Hey, drop the bag and put your hands so we can see them. Or we will
Okay.
Just get the hell out of there.
So
Wires are going crazy. Get out of there, Faith.
it showed you how to disarm people later, earlier on.
Yep.
What it didn't tell you is unless he tells you to disarm someone, you can't.
What the hell's happening?
Oh.
So you-
Bruce is a little too curious.
Faith's on her
Oh,
way.
dear.
Get your ass ready to move.
So I don't know if you remember it or not, but this is actually the level from the demo.
I believe it. Yeah. Just with bullets.
Is there bullets in the demo?
Not the one I played.
The Xbox 360 demo is this level, exactly as it is.
Huh.
Blues ahead. You're gonna have to get through.
So that was his audio cue, that means you can disarm these guys. So you can choose to either fire or throw it away.
Yep.
Did it show you the
You ready, Sal?
box explained what that little runner symbol was?
No, I don't think it did.
Basically, if there's one of those, because I played this level earlier, I was doing the training. It basically tells you that there's a runner cache nearby, which is just a backpack that you can pick up. It's like a bonus.
There are more blues on the way.
Come on, Faith. CPF on you, Tao. Hey, throw me the bag.
Yeah, one of those.
Yep.
Okay, I got it from here.
Okay, they're playing rough cell.
I'll be fine. Shit, get out of here!
And you can't disarm those ones because you didn't get the audio cue.
Yeah. Well, that's a helicopter.
You gotta get off that roof, mate. Don't care how you do it, just do it.
Yeah, that you remember that from the demo then.
No, I just guessed.
The first time I played that level, I ran around that rooftop for ages trying to be shot. Like, where am I meant to go? Until I saw that turn red.
I just guessed because it was like a very,
Why
a
the
bit
hell were they
shocking.
shooting? What did you do to me?
Nothing.
We've dropped some frames.
It just
That's
opened
all.
fire.
Don't know what the hell's happening. I'll ask around. Get your ass back to base, Faith.
yeah, I just remember the, I don't know, it just seemed like the thing you're supposed to do.
Fair enough. We're now out of demo territory. This is all brand new now. Well, 9 years old, but
9 years old, brand new.
yeah.
Say again, Officer Connors.
Going to see Pope. Robert Pope. Taking a statement on that break-in last week? Anyways, it's 56 West Arlen Drive. Tell Lieutenant Miller.
Copy that. I'll relay the message, Officer Connors.
Thanks. Connor's out.
Hello, sis.
You there, kiddo?
Hey, Mark.
I bet you're listening to the chatter.
You know me.
Try and get some sleep. It's been a rough day. Gonna put the word out tomorrow. See why those blues got itchy trigger fingers. I'll drop by later, okay? And don't chuck that pizza. I like the topping for sure.
Matured. Yeah, I know. See you, Mark.
Ew.
Shots fired. Repeat, shots fired. All units proceed to 56 West Arlen Drive immediately. Proceed with caution.
Kate!
These cutscenes have aged pretty badly.
Oh, yeah.
Kate, what are you?
Hey,
Mark,
you off?
just get on comms and track me. Almost there.
Well, anytime you'd like to tell me where there is and what the hell you're doing, feel free.
It's my sister.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can figure out what's going on. Give me a sec.
In the whole graphics versus aesthetics argument,
Yeah.
this game has aged beautifully.
Yup.
Because it doesn't look 10 years old, and it's nearly 10 years old.
It is not.
Because it's not necessarily the most graphically impressive, but the aesthetic has aged very well.
Yep. Like, if you were to compare, I mean, I know it's also a stylistic choice, but like Super Hot to this, you'd be like, well, clearly Super Hot came first.
Yep.
That was a nice bailout on my part.
You need to press it at the right time.
Yep.
So I was saying, it's like how finicky the controls are in that.
Wrong button. Oh.
So I mean, the further you fall, like
Oh.
that sound is.
Oh. That's ow. That's your knees and your diaphragm.
It's your knees in your diaphragm.
That's what I said.
Okay.
What?
No, the warning high voltage thing. That subtitle surprised me.
Okay, Drake says there's been some heat on West Arlen. Pope's place. I guess that's where you're headed, but be careful. I'll tell him what's going on there. You know he was running for mayor, right? Finally, someone who could actually make a difference in this place.
I like there's no ladder prompt either.
No, it just turns red.
But like there's no button to use it because the mechanics I can't stand at times. I see door. I see ledge. I see jump I don't know if I can make. We'll find out.
I remind you that you can press B at any time and direct you towards your objective.
Yep.
Ow.
Didn't quite stick the landing, but sure. Apparently I'm going the right way.
Considering it's fairly linear levels, it doesn't give you a lot of direction.
Yeah.
One of the biggest criticisms in this game was reviewed: lots of pointless elevators. You have to push interact to call it.
Well, which is... Ah, there we go.
Then you have to tell it to go. And you can just sit there and read the news crawl. That's about all you can do with the level loads. Fortunately, we're playing this on PC, not on Xbox, so we don't have to wait for the CD to load it.
Yeah, so I didn't have to roll through the news.
So you just have to wait for my SSD to load it, which is considerably quicker.
Even just a snack. The taste of New Eden. It's a little bit of paradise.
Are certain games in their attempt to make loading screens interesting?
Yeah.
Kate?
What are you doing here?
What happened? Did you?
No! You don't recognize him?
Should I?
It's Robert. Robert Pope, friend of Dad's.
Shit, that Pope.
He called me. We hadn't talked much since I joined up. He had a break-in last week. He's still a campaigner. Don't you read the news?
It's not news anymore. It's advertising.
Oh, so edgy.
Oh,
So the break-in must have really spooked him then.
That's what I thought. But it was odd. He told me about the break-in, asked me to come, then asked after you.
Really? I haven't seen him for at least 10 years.
Anyway, he was alive when I got here. Just sitting at his desk, writing. Everything went black. When I came to, he'd been shot. And I'm pretty sure it was with my gun. There was a book on the desk, a diary. It was gone. I'm sure there was someone else in the building. Left my radio in the car, haven't had time to phone it in.
Come on, come with me. I'll take you somewhere safe.
This isn't the time to run. I'm not like you. Running will just make me look guilty.
You think this was an accident, Kate? There are no accidents in this city. Someone wanted him dead and wanted you to take the fall.
Help me, Effie, please. You've got contacts. There's gotta be more to this. Something he knew. Something he wanted to tell me.
I can't get involved in this, Kate. You know what I do. I just can't.
Blue's incoming, Faith. You might want to be outgoing right about, now.
I'll see what I can do.
If this goes down badly, find Lieutenant Miller, my superior. Take anything you find to him.
I'm serious, Faith. Remember, they're not playing nice. Get out of there.
So the plotline is
No.
very generically forced.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Yup.
Shit!
Get out of that building, Faith. Move. Squad swarming on you, Faith. Find a way out of there. Get out of there, Faith.
Yep. I am Ramirezing my way out as fast as I can. But,
Should be an exit through the accounting office.
Doesn't tell you much of anything. That's not very helpful.
it's like, okay, where is accounting office? That would have been nice to know.
You can go through plate glass windows.
Yeah. Not that that's, super,
Healthy.
healthy to go through a plate glass window, but... because it's, plate glass, but... Ah. Nope. Interesting. I'm trying to figure out what that...
Jesus.
Oh, I like that.
What?
they're shooting at the.
They shoot the vents.
They shoot the vents.
Yeah.
I like that. That's.
It's like in movies. It's like, why don't they shoot the vents? They just do because you're in the vent.
Oh, yeah, crouch button. The temptation to just like hit a plate glass window on the way out.
These awful headphones, it's so hard to work out which parts are bad audio from the headphones and which parts are deliberate distortion from the game, because it does that a lot. That would be far more effective if they weren't firing at you.
It's like, no, I intend to keep moving, thank you.
Do not run, we will just empty our minigun in your general direction.
Yeah.
I recommend B.
Oh yeah, forgetting I can do that.
So I'm trying very hard not to like tell you where to go.
No, that's fine.
Because I really want to see, one, what you do, and two, let you experience the game that way.
Yeah.
Actually, in some ways this kind of has like a Dark Souls-y thing of figure out how to do it, and then do it again and again and again until you get it right.
Yeah.
It's just not it's a bit more forgiving in it.
Yeah.
Direction! Huh. I've never taken that route.
Ooh. Hello, friendsman.
I love the use of primary colour to lead you.
Yep. Ow.
Like generally, and it's not always true, but generally, anything that's a secondary colour, like orange or green, is just like background, whereas anything you can directly interact with will be in blue or red or yellow.
Okay, that actually goes on for further than I thought it did.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bigger caliber.
It's the thing, it's one of those games where it's kind of tense, so it's almost like to talk about it. It's
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
you can't disarm those guys. He didn't give you audio cues, so you can't do it. Close the door.
Yeah.
It's more tense watching you play it than play it myself.
Oh, I kind of like that.
I'm not a big fan of that.
No.
Because it doesn't line up with the audio.
Damn, what a mess.
It also, like, elevator doors are fucking thick.
So you know him, huh? Well, you sure opened a can of worms on this.
I'd rather it opened holes than dents.
Across the avenue and head for Centuria Plaza. Picking up squad cars moving in on you. You ain't got much time.
I love that the giveaway for where the cops are is the sound of their radios.
Yes.
It's like you're being chased and you only know because you can hear the radio. Oh, sorry, yeah, yellow is background, green is the primary they use for interacting.
Ow.
They're trying to cut you off the head, Faith. Get through them quick. You gotta push through to the plaza, Faith. There's a route through the tunnels ahead. Get some air in your lungs and run, Faith.
So gorgeous.
Yeah.
Should be an exit off the rail overpass in the plaza ahead. Creek's heading to the other side to get down. Blue's up ahead. Be careful.
Right, so that was him telling you could interact with these ones. It's really not clear. It's one of my bigger criticisms, is when the ones you cannot interact with is not very clear.
Yeah. I mean, they...
Head up onto the rail overpass.
Yeah,
The only way
that is a big problem.
You kind of get... Well, it's a combination, you start to remember which ones you can when you play through the game a few times, and you also, by the end of the game, you can start to get the hang of what he means. Apparently they're all using tracer rounds.
Captain Krieg in.
Yeah.
Faith, let's get you out of here.
Uh-huh.
This would hurt in real life.
Oh, yeah. I saw where this was going. The shard shower.
You okay? Come on.
Also, this game, remember, this came out about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
You did good, Faith.
They didn't, and there wasn't a lot of fuss made over it.
But I'll keep on it.
Main character is a woman of Asian descent,
Yeah.
looking after her sister. You're you're helped out by black characters, Hispanic characters, white characters, and no fuss was made over it.
Yep.
If you did this now, the people would be like, social justice warriors, whereas when this came out, it was like, eh.
Yeah.
Take long to lose him?
Nah, those blues can't move for shit. They've gotten a little gun happy, though.
Wires are fizzing about Pope's murder. Blue traffic is up. Way up. Don't know what's got into them. Must be contract renewal time. Be careful.
I feel like for the most part they don't actually refer to them as cops.
Our girl's
No.
been lifting evidence from a crime scene.
She's,
Now every cop in the city seems to be after her.
That the
They
evidence.
do occasionally, but most
Yeah,
of them,
I think it's
like,
from a
they've just
diary.
called them blues
Rest
a
of it was
lot,
gone.
which is...
Yep.
All I can make out.
Well, it's how they divide. It's also how they divide them, because they refer to blues, and then sometimes they refer to SWAT.
Yeah.
Icarus. Wasn't he the Greek guy?
Yeah, his dad made him some wings out of feathers and wax. Then the boy flew too close to the sun. No more wings, no more Icarus. If anyone's heard anything, then you know who it'll be, Faith.
Yeah?
I know he ain't a runner anymore, but he's got contacts. You can't avoid him forever.
Wanna bet?
Who?
Jackknife.
Prepare to not enjoy a level.
Okay.
Drake's got a location on Jackknife.
I mean, you might be fine. I am not a fan of this level.
Near the storm drains. Route's crawling with blues, though. You can follow the canals to the Hampton Town District. Get going.
Actually, the level's not too bad in general. It's just it starts very weakly.
The thing that bothers me about this is the you can't... Oh, you can actually.
So you don't actually need to swing generally. If you time your right, you'll jump. You can just jump on and jump immediately off again.
Yeah.
Which is like the speedrun strat, as it were. There you go. I don't think I have the DLC for this for PC, which I had on the console, which is just... It's just abstract maps. They're just like shapes that you run on.
Oh, hello.
Yeah. Welcome to a storm drain. Welcome to civilians, the only time you ever see them. So, welcome to a storm drain. It is a tunnel.
Come on, you make a run for it.
It's just a chute you're going to have to run down and find the fastest route possible while under fire.
It's fine. I've done this in Dying Light, it's fine.
It's a very weak start to a level, in my opinion. Particularly when you're on the hard difficulty system, it takes about 3 shots to kill you.
Oh, goody! They have lasers too.
They have laser sights, yeah. Oh, laser sights are one hit kill. If you let them shoot you. So generally, if you see a laser sight, you want to duck for cover fairly quickly.
Yep.
I have never tried just running straight down the middle before. Apparently, it's quite effective. Well, you got through the shit part of the level very quickly and very easily, so. Obfuscated loading screen.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I've done that a lot in Dying Light. Oh yeah. I don't get why a pallet would springboard you, but sure.
Well, it's not. It's the idea is that you're using it. You double step whenever there's 2 things next to each other.
Oh, Dying Light, how fucking terrible you were. It says something that the game itself had better written side missions and B plot
Get yourself into the storm drain.
than it did That's a...
It's the storm drain entrance. Uh-oh.
There wasn't the...
There wasn't a splat. You didn't hit the awesome.
Oh.
That thing goes deep. They make it for a cool level, they make no sense in design.
Yeah.
It's more like a missile silo than anything else.
Yep. Oh, I'm interested you're supposed to go that way.
Yep. You just didn't land on the platform.
Yeah.
I love and hate that noise. It's a really good death noise because every time it comes on, it's like. Ugh!
It is a really good death noise. Super good death noise.
Yeah, if you land on that platform, it will then drop down.
Oh, I see.
Oh Jesus! Why would you do that?
Why? The fuck is wrong with you, helicopter pilot?
I've never seen that before.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Do I have to make that?
No.
Okay.
There's ways to get down around the sides. I think you just run past it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you could have got shot to pieces there.
Yeah, that was
So there should be a climbing surface somewhere around here you can use. There you go.
Ah. Didn't
almost
quite hit the jump at the end.
I'm just now thinking of trying to do a no deaths run of this game.
That could be a
challenge.
So pipes there. At least the helicopter pilot has ceased his
Word of warning, you can just slide straight off the bottom
I was
of those.
wondering about that.
Yes, yes you can. I have made that mistake several times.
At least I'm going to land on something if I drop off.
I think you want to just slide off the bottom of that one.
Yeah. Actually, it wouldn't quite let me do it, but...
Regulation Chamber 2. Oh, this part of the level makes more sense now. That's why it's that shape.
Yeah.
Still struggling with that timing.
Still
on
not
that
great
one.
with that.
Yeah.
Okay, do it that way. I think it gives you the option to do it
Yeah.
this way, rather than being like, we're going to make you do the...
Well, the only reason it lets you do the other way is so you can do speed runs of it.
Yeah.
Basically, there's a slow way to do everything, and there's a couple of things that you have that.
And there's falling off like that.
I was to say, like the water effects still kind of hold up.
Yeah. The kind of like the dank texture and the damp and everything.
I like that this is like underground, no one will see it, but in this version of the future, they still painted everything in these really harsh primary colours.
Oh fudge!
Wrong button.
Wrong button. Button wrong. Still occasionally having learning controls.
It is a very unusual control scheme, but I think you can appreciate why it's that way.
Yeah.
Just double check we're not broadcasting as Dark Souls. I don't think we are, but. We are broadcasting as Bioshock, apparently. Update. Hopefully that'll be correct if that was broadcast as Bioshock. Video quality is alright. A little bit pixely, but.
Should be an exit on the other side. Looks pretty high up.
This part. What would make a section like this really fun?
Being shot at.
More to the point, what kind of shooting would make it really fun?
Won't come down here. Hey, getting something on the wires.
Snipers.
I was going to say.
Anticipated you might duck in here and send a sniper team ahead.
Yeah. Sound design is so good. You're facing the wrong way.
Yeah.
I might just have to like see if this soundtrack is on Google.
Yeah.
Take those snipers out or keep out of their way. Just get your ass through there.
Get your ass to Mars. And they were using Barretts before they were cool.
Yep. Someone who works around machinery at creeks, that noise terrifies me.
Uh-oh. That was close.
I like that just out the corner of my eye I can see you like flinch every time I almost fall.
Because I've done this is the thing. I've played this game so many times. You need to face the other way to do that.
Okay. That's neat.
What?
Just the echo.
And the way they shout to each other to tell each other where you are.
I apparently can't go any further.
Not in that direction, probably not, because that's probably not the way you want to go. Oh no, it's letting you do it there. If you look down, you see they're talking to us as well.
Oh yeah, I saw them. Give me a break here. Oh. That was less crunchy.
It would be less crunchy. Because it wasn't as far.
You're inside. Get out of there, Faith.
Fudge.
Triple chocolate fudge muffins.
Huh. Ah.
Jeez.
Oh shit.
Death cycle time.
You're inside. Get out of there, Faith.
So you have to face the ledge to back up to edge along.
It's just the point at which it triggers seems to be kind of ambiguous.
It's the problem with the first-person game in that regard is that it's kind of hard to tell where your feet are. There you go.
You're inside. Get out of there, Faith.
Yeah, it's just like getting that little turn movement to actually trigger is.
If you go back a bit, back and look at the wall. Left. No. Left. That. Right. Down. Up. There's a button.
Oh yeah. That's dubious.
What, the structure?
But it's just like, this is a dubious thing I have entered.
It's a storm drain. It's the service section of a storm drain. It's very dubiously designed because it's very video gamey.
Yeah.
Particularly this part, it's like,
Oh yeah, this was like, oh look at the sweet
this
water.
will kill you a lot if you're anything like me.
Yep.
So if you want to do what you're trying to do and jump to the side, which is the fastest way to do it, you're gonna have, if you wait too long, you will hit the bottom, stumble and fall down the pit. If you jump too early, you will jump into the pit.
Pits.
Yep. The easier way to do is try and jump for the sides, because there's like little ledges along the edges. Not quite what I meant, but it will hopefully work. Yeah, there you go. Ooh, close.
That was close. This is certainly a superior game plot-wise to Dying Light.
That is damning it with faint praise.
No, this is the game that you are infected with a zombie virus and you burn
the cure, yeah.
The medicine you need to not turn into a zombie. Just like, jeez Louise. It's like, that's so bad.
You might be better off just letting yourself come to a stop at the bottom and then crawling along the ledges.
Didn't realise you could do that.
Yeah.
Like you said, there's a slow way to do everything.
Yes. It's not a good game for telling you that.
No.
Because the game's trying to push you to play it the way it wants you to play, which is do everything as fast as you can.
Yeah.
You should be able to just stop. There you go, and then you can go along the edge.
Okay, not what I thought
Yeah.
it meant doing, but...
That's one falling down to edge. Do you want to go down a bit? Up a bit?
Down a bit. I want to actually look something up. Is there... No, that's why I could.
What are you after?
I'm after crosshairs.
No, there's no way to turn on or off. What are you trying to do?
I was wondering if you could turn that dot off.
You cannot. It is there for motion sickness reasons. It's actually there to prevent you getting motion sickness.
Okay.
When they did the trials of the game, over half the people in the trial group couldn't play it. So they introduced a dot because it gives your brain something to focus on. And it stops you getting motion sick.
Fair.
Oh, that's you back here? Ugh.
I'm just going by things that I generally like to play that are HUDless.
You could also bear in mind this was 10 years ago.
Oh yeah.
If you played this on console, it also probably ran at 30 frames a second. guessing. I don't remember. But it doesn't look very different.
You know, the thing.
You just keep walking it, which you should do it automatically.
Yeah, doing the thing. Yeah, I am a big fan of like
lack of HUD.
90% HUDless games are kind of my jam. I remember we referenced Dan a lot on this, but
hey, it's fine. I do streams with Dan.
Yeah. But I remember when I was introducing Dan to Stalker.
You showed him the no.
He's like, "How do you play it?" And I was like, "With this, this, and this." And he was like, "How do you tell how many bullets you've got left?" My response was, "Count."
Yeah. This thing is really annoying when you're trying to speedrun.
I can imagine.
Oh, the soundtrack is so good. So good. I can forgive this game a lot because of how good the things it does well are.
Oh yeah.
Let's face it, it's not, at the end of the day, wow, I'm not sure how you managed that one. Like sprung off the wall.
Yeah, I don't know how I did that either, but I did it.
It's might be interesting to get to play with Dan actually as someone who would have been quite a lot younger when this game came out.
Yeah.
Because he'd have been, what, 14?
2009? Yeah, probably. He's 9 years younger than me, so...
That's terrifying.
Oh, believe me, I encounter that fear every day.
Well, he still survived. He's probably dislocated his shoulder doing that, but you know.
Yeah.
I love the fleshy sound when she grabs up onto things, because it sounds really realistic. Like that.
Yeah. Really? Yeah, the sound design in this is on point.
Yeah. It weirds me out that the studio that made this is famous for a different series.
Yeah.
Do you know what that series is?
I don't actually.
Battlefield.
Huh.
It's made by DICE.
The first couple of Battlefield games weren't bad actually.
It's just nothing like it though.
Yeah. I quite enjoyed the humorous take of Battlefield Bad Company. It was a semi-comedic, like, Call of Duty game, which was a rarity, and probably still is.
Do you actually think about what you just did? The joke with this is you've basically moved like 50 meters underground to get to the second one of these. You've missed it. Oh, you've triggered some enemies spawning in by the sound of it. You're going to need to go and push the button again. So you want to get out there in time to get onto it. Yeah, it's going to go off.
Yeah,
first.
I had interesting. I was curious to see how far it would go down before it went back up again. Like, if I could let it go down,
you'd hit them. You're going to miss this one again. You only have limited time before it goes. Or not. Interesting. I suppose, again, I'm just used to doing it as quickly as possible. Oh, Jackknife, you're an annoying level. The start's the only really bad bit, but in general, it's just like perfect.
I didn't think rolling would be advised there.
Probably not.
Oh, for jungles.
Yeah, you've already triggered them, so they've now had a chance to position themselves.
Of course, it's through more of you.
They have shotguns this time.
That's happy.
They're really easy to... Shotgun guys are really easy to disarm them.
See, wasn't initially sure I could disarm them.
This might actually get you out of level. There is a way to crash the game on this level.
Yeah.
One of my friends discovered it when, actually at the time I remember visiting his house at university and he showed me how to do it. You still take damage while doing the disarm maneuver.
Things I have learned.
The game is not so forgiving as to let you just go like, no, during an animation you're invulnerable.
Yeah. Iframes, precious, precious iframes.
Yep, there ain't none. Shotguns are a real pain on the harder difficulty level. I don't think you get that.
Ow. I should do that.
You can't pause. It's not Dark Souls.
Things I forget that you can pause games.
Yeah.
That said, I was playing around with PUBG earlier when we had visitors, and I paused the game and came back to me and was like, I'm dead. Nah, still alive. And then...
Put my camera sock there. I need something to mop up this little drip of water.
Just like
with.
phrases. Where's my camera sock?
Well, when the webcam's not turned on, I cover it with a sock.
That's fair.
Because I'm paranoid. So if you want to induce global paranoia, Mark Zuckerberg announced that he covers his webcam when he's not using it. It's like, okay, even people who, like the person who founded Facebook is paranoid about his webcam. You can't vault barbed wire.
Yeah. Nope.
Oh Jesus, that's razor wire.
Happy, happy razor wire. Bob and weave. Bob and weave.
You restore health by running as well. Oh, this is a really easy level to get an achievement on as well.
Yeah.
If you take out all the enemies and you keep running in a circle, if you want at full speed, if you run at full speed for 60 seconds, it's an achievement.
Ah.
More relevant back in the Xbox 360 days when achievements were new and people cared.
Yep. Oh, open door. That was
behind barbed wire fence.
Yeah.
Huh. Rat.
Oh yeah. That button.
Yeah, the interact buttons aren't what you think they should be.
No.
Look, Jackknife may know something about Pope's murder, so don't let him wind you up, okay? He used to be a pretty decent runner. God knows who he's working for now.
He's all though.
I suspected as much.
He can get away from you. Oh, maybe he can't. Maybe he's not someone who can get away from you. Is he just gonna like showboat every time he gets a distance to you? Sounds like something he would do. But... Sorry, maybe muttering to myself.
No, that's fine. Oh shit.
You can drop off those early to maintain momentum.
Yep. Oh, what that helicopter sound?
Is in good or?
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's very bassy. You can roll.
Yeah, I know. I just seem to have a hard time
Timing it.
timing it right.
Just hit the left trigger just before you hit the ground. There you go.
Like when you look at the aesthetic of the world, her clothing makes total sense as well.
Yeah. There was such a fuss made at the time of her shoes. Like, people loved them because they've got that slit in them.
Yeah.
They became actually iconic. Not iconic in the way most video game makers claim things are iconic.
Yeah. Iconic, a word people need to learn how to reuse. It's like epic.
Hey, you're losing them.
Dr. Dave. I love this because it's like the way the game has been so far. It's like, yeah. It sort of highlights how sketchy the things you're grabbing is.
Dude ate shit.
It's just like we can keep jumping on these like unsupported beams and things and being fine. He's like, yeah, I'm just going. What?
Oh, this is going to end up going well.
Oh, and that goes on the shoulder.
Yep.
I like that your whole body is like. Imagine playing this for the first time with runner vision turned off.
It'd be a thing.
It'd be a much more difficult game.
It would certainly be a thing. I guess it would be like Portal in that sense.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a puzzle game.
Yeah. Yeah, the Foley in this game is spectacular.
Yeah.
That's a jump that I don't know I can make. Oh well.
You made it to the lower one. There's another jump there.
That was weird. Some just skate across a metal bar. Okay, that was not as wired as it looked.
Yeah.
Like, from a distance, it looked like there was just a wired mesh across all of this, which would have been painful to connect with.
Can you check that window open a little bit?
Yeah.
Thanks. It's getting slightly warm in here, and watching someone else play this is making me actually mild emotion sick at times.
Oh, that's awkward.
Well, because playing it yourself, you're in control of it.
Yeah. There's just a gate, isn't there?
Yeah. It was at the other end, you just walked past it like 3 times.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
I know what you're here for, Faithy.
Just tell me what Icarus has to do with Pope's murder, Jack.
I heard a cop did it.
You heard wrong.
You a fan of wrestling, Faith? Pope was a wrestling fan. He even employed an ex-wrestler to handle his security. Travis Burfield used to go by the name of Ropeburn.
Is this going somewhere?
Ropeburn? Well, he's really just a thug who got lucky. And sometimes people are too ignorant to see their place. Always want to swim in the big pond. Never see the bigger fish. If I were you, I'd start with that glorified slab of meat. Happy hunting, Faithy.
Listen, I don't know about going to Ropeburn straight away.
I'm not. I'm gonna see Miller.
Oh, Faith, what are you doing? You're gonna tell him about Jackknife?
Not yet. He's still a cop, no matter what Kate says.
You see him?
Yeah. He's heading for his car.
One of the things I like about this is that this is a dystopian future in which the police aren't the bad guys.
Yeah.
They are, but they aren't.
Yeah.
I'm Faith. Kate's sister?
She never mentioned a sister.
Yeah, well, we're not the mentioning kind. She told me to find you if things went bad.
She's been arrested. And you wouldn't be the suspect seen fleeing from the crime scene, would you?
Well now, it's difficult to recall with a gun in my face.
I know what you are.
You know it was a setup, right?
I know Kate wouldn't be capable of something like this. But my captain's asking some difficult questions, and I can't even get in to see her.
What do you know about something called Icarus?
Why?
It's mentioned on this. It was in Pope's hand. I think it's from his diary.
You took evidence.
Kate's the only family I have, Lieutenant. And blues in jail don't last long. She goes down for this, it's a death sentence.
I won't stop you. I owe that much to Kate. But there are plenty of people who'll try. And I can't stop them either. You better learn how to run.
Running is what I do best.
Bad voice acting.
Mm-hmm.
Cliche.
Yeah. The good old Batman cliche.
Yep.
Ropeburn's got an office at Z. Burfield International Shipping near the Riding Park subway. Should be a sign on top of the building. It'll help guide you. Look, I saw Ropeburn wrestle once. Broke some poor bastard's arm, then headbutted the ref. So if this Ropeburn really is
heel then.
So heel, and also didn't break someone's arm, and the ref was totally down for that. Although there was an incident recently where someone legitimately broke someone's arm on purpose, but they have now been blackballed from the world of professional wrestling. So,
that seems fairly legit.
Yeah. It's like, we are not going to hire this person, and virtually every major promotion out there's been like, yeah, we're not going to hire them either because they legitimately broke someone's arm for no reason whatsoever. Pardon me. Huh. Well, so got there.
What, the window cleaning thing?
Yeah. I'm just looking at the track. Trying to work out how it works for no reason other than just kind of...
Well, it's so you can put stuff out over the side of the building to clean the windows.
Yeah. Just being oddly curious about random stuff. Not surviving that fall. Not going through there.
By Jove, I think he's got it.
Yeah. Still not great with that.
It is a tricky thing to get the hang of. That's why it's in inverted commas an advanced technique.
Yeah.
So it's like run, turn, jump. I'd offer to try and do it, but I can't use the analog sticks that way around.
Yep. That's fair.
You also want to start on the other wall.
Oh, this one.
Yeah. There you go.
There we go.
Whoop. Oh yeah, opaque as crap stuff in this game at times. Look at the pipes.
Yeah, I'm just like pausing to stare at scenery because, you know.
Why not?
Why not, exactly.
Stop and stare at scenery. Look at, appreciate some of the design that went into this game.
Yeah.
Is that a bag behind you? No, it's the paint and
paint pot. Tainton. Tintin, sorry. Taint. Never fades system. Colour.
Government approved. That's actually neat. Like the implication being like the reason everything is these bold colours is they've managed to make a paint that never fades. What?
I see this so much. 80s. That's so accurate to boxes in anything. That's exactly how a storage box is laid out. Shouldn't make me happy, but it does. The texture on these metals is neat. It's not perfect, but it's kind of cool.
It's done in such a way that it fits the visual aesthetic in a way that you don't notice. Okay, so...
Oh yeah, I know where I'm going.
It's just this is weirdly laid out, this part.
Oh, fudge. That still worked. Okay. Ah. Ooh. You're right.
So warm and it is making me a bit motion sick. I was worried that it was going to make you motion sick. I forgot to realise that I won't be in control of it.
We can take a break if you want.
Yeah, it might be advisable. Let's take like 5.
Let's take 5 and just
pause. Back in a few when I stop, so I can stop feeling motion sick. And we're back, and I'm feeling a little bit less nauseous, but I'm probably going to look away from the screen a lot.
That's fair.
It's amazing how much I've played this game, but then, like, watching someone else play it. Which does say a lot for people watching, because they're also getting artifacting from stream compression. So, when did this game come out? 2009, wasn't it?
2009, yeah. I'm kind of curious what some of its like peers were in terms of things that came out in the same year.
I'll take a look in a second. I just got a breaking news report though.
Okay.
Car attack in London.
Yay.
Another one.
Yep.
20 people injured. ...2009 video games.
Yep.
Oh, it was a good year for gaming. Arkham Asylum.
Yep.
Modern Warfare 2. Assassin's Creed 2. Left 4 Dead 2. Uncharted 2. Borderlands. Dragon Age Origins. Minecraft.
Yep.
Resi 5. Infamous. Grand Theft Auto Chinatown. Brutal Legend, Colin McRae, The Sims 3, ODST, Chronicles of Riddick: Escape from Butcher Bay, The Ballad of Bad Tony.
Yep.
Prototype, Killzone 2, a FIFA game, Call of Juarez, Ghostbusters.
Yeah, you're going to get a FIFA game every year.
Bayonetta.
Yep.
Demon Souls. League of Legends.
Yeah, that would be right. I actually know someone who played it not quite like beta levels, but like really early levels.
So yeah, it's a good year for games. I suppose if you look at any game and then look at any year and look at the highlight game releases, you're going to get a lot of fairly good stuff.
Yeah. Oh, this is really messing with you, isn't it?
Yeah. Looking away from it, like seeing the motion on the edge of my vision, I think it's something about the motion going on. Might have to like run a shorter stream this week just so I don't die.
So, we can stop if you need to, because like don't mess yourself up.
I don't get why it's such a problem for me. Like I was playing this before the stream to check it worked.
It might just be a non-centralization thing, or a that you're removed from it.
Yeah.
I just do what I'm told. You know that? Yeah, well, I don't know what to do. I facilitated things. Then I got more folks watching me than just you. And they wanted us to wrap her up all night with those blues. Yeah, so it don't look good for you and your little dad. Take that up with them. In a few days, it'll all be over. Today's front page will be tomorrow's kitty litter. Come on! That run-up won't last long. None of them will, right? The precious Project Icarus will be fine. 5 by 5. Now don't get your panties in a bunch. Meet me at that new place on Reynolds Street tomorrow. 4 p.m., okay? Don't freak. They ain't finished building it yet. All quiet once you get above street level. See you there. And don't bring any of your friends. We good? Good. Anyways, I gotta get some chow. Frame like this don't hold up itself, you know.
Garland just left on his desk. It's like the little hints of how crap he actually is.
Yeah.
So, Ropeburn did know something, huh? Wonder who he's meeting with. Get back here and we'll find a way to make you an uninvited guest. Hey, look sharp. I'm getting blues heading for you. You must have triggered a silent alarm somewhere. Ass out now.
The door right there.
Yeah, sometimes you
the obvious answer isn't the answer you go for.
Yep. Oh, that's neat.
What, the fountain?
Yeah. The way it's coloured though. That's completely unnecessary.
They don't work. Because you trigger the alarm if you look at the screen.
Oh.
That's raining.
It's been raining for quite a while.
I've had my headphones on.
Yeah, but that visual there is just like, that's neat.
Yeah.
Ow. That's any ballistas. That. Jesus.
Oh, that motion.
I think we should stop now.
I think we're going to have to stop. I am terribly sorry.
Because that seems like a...
It's like, I think I'm fine for like 2 minutes and suddenly it's just like, no.
Yep. That seems like a certifiable, we need to stop now.
Jeez. Well, we can play something else for a bit if you want. Or we can call an early stream.
I think for your sanity, we probably should call an early stream just so you can, like...
Not be sick.
Go and, not vomit.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea.
Okay. Well...
It's fine, dude.
Yeah, don't... I don't know why I was fine for like an hour and 20 minutes and then boom. So. Streams. Streams
fun.
So, 8:30 p.m. Jesus, I'm almost as white as the background.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
8:30 p.m. UTC Monday, so that's 2 days, day after tomorrow, is continuing Bioshock stream with Dan.
Yep.
We're quite a way in now. Last week he hit the big revelation.
Okay. Because I didn't actually get a chance to watch any of Mondays. I was too busy creating things that are probably going to kill you tomorrow.
Fun. So that'll be continuing Bioshock. He's got as far as he's met Dr. Tenenbaum, all that sort of stuff.
Yep.
Next Saturday, 4 p.m. UTC, we will return.
Yep.
With more Mirror's Edge. And a backup plan in case in case I start to just need to hurl, apparently.
Yep. The backup plan might be Dark Souls 2.
Maybe.
Yeah, it might be Dark Souls 2. Just because I haven't played it yet, and you have.
Yep.
And we won't get far enough in one stream to eclipse.
Oh, it would take a while to get to where I'm a reasonable way in.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Thank you to anyone who watched. I just...
Yep.
Oh, goodbye.
Bye.